are just getting cooking on our AMM Witch You 22 challenge. I'm creating YouTube videos every single day in the month of October, and life is still happening. We are still living in bodies, and I'm just so moved to share more and give you a picture, a real living picture of what witchcraft looks like when you zoom in and see it more often, that it is people. I'm a person. I'm in a family. I'm a mom. And I want you to see sort of a closer look. That could look like snacks, witch's brew, lots and lots of tarot and magic. Every single day I'll pull us a card, and I'll also feature a different tarot or oracle card or a divinatory tool. So today we are going to be talking about a special moon phase, because I'll be going through the month talking about all different moon phases. There's 8 phases in a lunation, and today we're going to cover the first quarter moon. And I'm the creatrix of a tarot deck. It's more than that. It has a sensual quality because you can see it, you can hear it, and in some cases you can taste it. I am the creatrix of Moon Baby Magic Tarot. It is a lunar themed deck, so there's moon phases, a different moon phase on every card. There's keywords right on the card. You can also read the unique color. It's a color and lunar and tarot system all together. There's a different song that goes with every single card for upright and reversed. And there's a behind the scenes couple of witches brews that are part of Moon Baby Magic Tarot in the unique guidebook paperless resource. So it's sensual, it's everything. And that's the idea. Take time to be with yourself, to celebrate being in a body, to relax. And on first quarter moons, that's just what we do. We open ourselves up for new messages and new ideas. So let's begin like we always do in my spaces. And let's light a candle. I am the Grand Supreme of a very special coven. Our worldwide Coven Witchcraft Club is hosted over on Patreon, and we have a different theme every month, and the theme this month is webs. Had to be, because it's October, right? And when we talk about webs, we talk about our connections. And when I thought about doing this challenge, which I've been wanting to do for a long, long time, I really wanted to feature other people. I wanted this delicious lunar light that I'm pulling towards myself on my YouTube channel to also push out to others. So I'm so excited to show you the October offering for Sincerely the Tarot today too. So by lighting this candle that I received from the amazing Luna Nate, I'm part of their Patreon as well. They sent out some really unique scented candles when they created a really specific project for a period of time where they sent out candles or crystals. And I received this beautiful scented candle for them when they were doing their candle project. It's gorgeous. And I love this green color. My birthday's next week. I am an October witch. So I'm celebrating all those things here on my channel with AMM Witch You 22, which is my challenge to upload a video every day. So every once in a while to catch up, I'll probably have to upload twice a day if I miss a day, like I did this weekend when we had absolutely no cell service at the amazing music festival and art festival Desert Days. So be part of it. like this video, subscribe to my channel because I really want you to receive notifications. So hit that bell so you can see exactly when I upload what decks I'm featuring that complement Moonbaby Magic Tarot and what our theme is for the day. I want you to hit every one of these moon phases. We're starting with the first quarter moon in October, and guess what? Halloween ends with another first quarter moon, so it feels right and special that my first lunar themed video for this AMM Witch U22 video series should be about the first quarter moon, since we're blessed with 2 of them this month. By lighting this candle, I alert all of our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. The first quarter moon is a really special moon phase, like the full moon, like the third quarter moon, like the new moon. It happens at a really distinct time rather than a range of time like some of the moon phases. My deck, Moonbaby Magic Tarot, is right here. Colorful, talkative, musical, magical Moonbaby Magic Tarot. This is the back of the deck. Moonbaby Magic Tarot is a fun toy as well because it's a flip book. Moonbaby Magic Tarot starts with the new moon and the Fool, and then the moon phases oscillate throughout this deck. I'll show you now. When you go through this deck, all the moon phases can show up for you. There's keywords for every moon phase. There's keywords for the color. And I want to focus on that with you now. I've pulled out all of the first quarter moon phases of Moonbaby Magic Tarot. And in doing that, I'll create a reading for us spontaneously, okay? There are 10 first quarter moons in Moonbaby Magic Tarot. And you can read each card, like I said, from the color, the moon phase, the keyword, and then the meaning all together in tarot for that card. First card is our High Priestess. The High Priestess, you know, reminds us to be in our contemplative power, to be in the power of our own thinking, the softness of our beauty and power of quiet contemplation. The keywords are night mind, which is so different than our daytime presenting to other people mind, right? The night mind is when we have a softer hold, where we have a dreamier hold on ideas. This first quarter moon, the keyword is divination. So we open ourselves up in this moment, looking at this card, to communication from beyond the veils, communication from our spirit guides, communication that happens intuitively. Intuitive communication will show up physically in our body, right? Our sensations, the sensuality of our body, the way that we have a physical feeling, I believe is connected to our intuition. If I'm listening to myself and I feel and I hear some body part speaking to me, I can link it to an astrological sign. I can link it to what my needs are, and I can fulfill those needs. I can hear myself when I listen to the sensations in my body. This purple field on the High Priestess reminds us of our psychic ability and our intuitive power. We are all psychic. There's not one person that's more psychic than another. There are perhaps better listeners than others. So check in with yourself right now. Are you placing yourself in the space of being your own high priestess? Ask yourself that now. Are you listening to your own needs? How's your relationship with your body? How's your relationship with your ability to dream? The next card is the Wheel of Fortune with the keyword journey in this wonderful orange-red field. I like to call this orange. Key 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune in my card shows a compass rose that's blasted out to show 8 spikes that remind me of the complete witch's calendar of a year and a day with all of our 8 holidays. And it also links to 8 moon phases. Those are complete circles. 10 in tarot is the sign of completion. So 10, key 10, the Wheel of Fortune, shows a journey that is complete and shows the movement that we're always meant to move to new phases. There's always supposed to be new journeys. There's new places to travel. There's new experiences. There's new groups. 10 in tarot also symbolizes circles and groups of people, right? So the 10 in tarot in the major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune reminds you to see yourself in the group of our humanity, in the group, the place you are as an extension of Earth, because we're all stardust, we're all earthen creatures, right? We're all from this cosmic dust of Earth, and we will all return to the Earth, no matter how we pass or die. We will all return to the Earth. That's the natural cycle of living and dying, and then feeding new life. The orange field in this Wheel of Fortune reminds us of our endurance and sexuality, and it's an important kind of moment for you to think of yourself in the way that you fulfill your animal needs. How do you think you're grading, right? What kind of marks, what kind of grades are you getting in fulfilling your animal needs? Take a minute and just ask yourself if you're taking care of your body's signals, if you're listening, if you're feeding yourself in a way that your body's appreciating and giving you positive feedback for. This first quarter moon in the context of the Wheel of Fortune reminds me that we are in this developing notion called living, that it's always meant to be expanding and contracting and returning to feed new life, that this is a collaborative thing, being alive. Being alive is a group project, no matter how we feel about groups. This is a collaborative experience. And how well are we listening to the feedback we're getting in the circles that we're in? Should we be in the circles that we're in? Is it time for us to move on? Is it time for us to see ourselves placed in new circles, new groups? Good questions that the Wheel of Fortune asks. The next card is the Moon with the first quarter moon. And this card is really special because it is a depiction of Saint Teresa of Avila, which is very special. The moon is key 18 in the major arcana, and the key word is subconscious. The moon reminds us that we are motivated by many things, not just our to-do list that exists and pushes us through our days. We're also motivated by things that are in our subconscious and our quiet knowings, that are reactions to things that have happened throughout our life that are positive, that are negative, that are somewhere in between. The gigantic amethyst wings remind us that we need love and protection all at once. Amethyst is such a beautiful stone to bring into your lunar practice, into your moon practice. This green field is a very Venusian green. Venus is the ruler of gardens, all of the arts, money, love, sex. And when we see green in Moon Baby Magic Tarot, we want to bring in all of those fields of feelings, right? And here we are creating this video in Libra season. Venus rules Libra. And you know what lovers Libras are. They're lovers of justice. They're lovers of championing not just the loudest person in the room, the person that actually needs care. So get your Libra love on and give the folks in your field the care that need it, not just the loudest ones. The next card is the Five of Lasers, or AKA the Five of Wands. The suit of lasers in Moon Baby Magic Tarot corresponds to wands in your most typical tarot. The Five of Lasers keyword is disenchanted, and this, again, the moon faces the first quarter moon, allowing us to have a conversation with our spirit family, our spirit guides, about what it is that we're disenchanted about. What began as beautiful, epic love that is now showing some weather, showing some wear, and needing to have some patchwork done or kind of a freshening. What is it that's bumming you out? Give yourself space to write about it, think about it, talk about it. Share with the people in your life how you feel. I love seeing this pentagon shape in the center of these five hands that are stopping us and saying, what are we disenchanted with? Who are we disenchanted with? Listen to your mind, listen to your body, listen to your needs, listen to what you're disenchanted with. You've got to just give yourself that space, and I highly suggest taking that time in your Book of Shadows. This red field on the Five of Lasers is about love, endurance, and ambition. Has there been some hurts in your workplace? Admit it in your Book of Shadows. Use it as grist for the mill, something to chew into and really figure yourself out. The next card is the King of Lasers with the keyword innovative. The King of Lasers, aka the King of Wands, also has the first quarter moon phase. All the court cards of Moon Baby Magic Tarot are color gradient rather than a single color like in most of the cards. This has pink and yellow. Pink is about self-love, reconciliation. Yellow is about communication and celebration. And in this context, this shows that beaming father figure that's literally lasering love light out to be seen and heard in new ways, in ways that maybe you didn't receive from your actual father, that you're ready to beam out into the world to be recognized by people that can happily receive your kind of love. The kings in tarot are all about recognizing the ways that you parent yourself, and that's challenging in this patriarchal culture that most of us live in. I would say all of us live in, wherever you live on earth. And this gives us a chance to apply spiritual medicine and to heal those places if there's some hurt in the way that you were fathered or parented. So it's never too late to beam out the love that you really believe in and see who recognizes it, see who gets it, and is attracted to the ethics of the love you believe in. The next card is the Seven of Blades, aka the Seven of Swords, with the keyword bypass. And of course, our first quarter moon phase. This is a pure, yummy lemon yellow card. Again, we're communicating. We're celebrating life when we see that yellow field. We are practicing listening. Our divinatory tools are a place where we can stop and we can listen to our body. We can listen to ourselves. In this moment, the Seven of Blades is asking you, what areas of your life are you bypassing your needs? What areas of your life are you bypassing what you know is right for you? What you know you have as a base requirement, and saying, oh, it's okay, it'll get better. Let's stop and let's hear that place that isn't being fulfilled. And let's give it some room. Let's give it some nurturing. Let's give it some care. First of all, by just listening to the places in your life that maybe there's a lack of fairness in place, and you can go from there. When you listen to your inner child, go from there, whatever they communicate to you. Next card is the Ace of Caves with the keyword treasure. The first quarter moon phase, again, asking you to listen. Remember, aces in tarot are about new beginnings. The Ace of Caves, aka Ace of Pentacles, is all about your body. The green field represents north, or the element earth, which is about your body, your food, your abundance, right? This card is adorned really simply with tessellated tiles in the Alhambra, which I love, and they're floating, and they've got that single symbol of abundance, a copper penny, which is also the official symbol of our worldwide coven here on YouTube. And I just had to say, with the creation of this card, let your needs be known in their most simple form, right? Make space for your big dreams. And really listen to the simplicity that you can ratchet it down to, so you can get moving on creating a plan for that abundance to be in place. One step at a time, one penny at a time. Let it be simple, and it does lead you onto the path towards your treasures. The Three of Waves, aka Three of Cups, has a keyword on it that I love for us right now in this moment. It's the word collaborate. This, of course, is that first quarter moon phase that we relate to these keywords, this color, this card. This is a deep, deep purple card. So it's about really sitting down and listening to your spirit guides place you where you need to be in your life. The Three of Waves is about how it feels to collaborate, right? Have you had positive experiences in collaborative spaces? Expand that. Have you had some negativity in group projects that you want to heal? Heal those places. And remember the power of the number 3. 3 is just so sacred to we witches. It can look like a seeker that's also a sort of questioner that becomes a sage, right? It's the past, it's the present, and it's the future all at once that create a sacred portal. That is a new kind of timeline that we can travel through. Portals, collaborations that create these triangles where we can communicate healthfully or not, need to be seen and heard, right? Triangulation and communication can be such an unsafe feeling for so many of us. When folks bond over talking negatively about one other person that doesn't happen to be in the room, right? That's some unhealthy triangulation. But triangles create a lot of healthy support too when they're held ethically of the highest standard. So this is about utilizing the feelings that you have about collaborations and cleaning it up and creating new healthy forms of bonding with others, about creating projects together. The next card is our Page of Waves, aka the Page of Cups, and the key word is ecstasy. This is a card that I love so much because it's so bright, it's so full of joy, it's so full of life, like all the pages in tarot. Pages in tarot sometimes have a youthful appeal. They're sometimes thought of as like the students, the exuberant new ideas and new thinkers in group settings. The pages definitely tumble into projects fully and completely. When you pull this card with the first quarter moon, it's like the kid that just races into the preschool class and just plops their selves right down in their little square where they belong, and they're looking right up at the teacher and they're having their snack and they're so excited to be at school. This is about being excited to learn new things, right? This ecstasy of expression, the ecstasy of racing towards new ways of loving. This is the magic of our Page of Waves. And the final card is so special to me. This is the Nine of Caves with the keyword prosperity. This, of course, the first quarter moon phase is deeply magical when it comes time to being prosperous and owning that we have a birthright to receive. We have a birthright to exist. We have a birthright to feast deeply in our experience as a human animal, right? The Nine of Caves, aka Nine of Pentacles, is very near and dear to me. I spoke on this card on the very popular podcast called Between the Worlds. Wonderful Amanda Yates Garcia, who's the Oracle of LA, and their amazing oral audio partner, Carolyn Pennypacker Riggs, create a beautiful podcast together. I was asked to speak about the Nine of Pentacles. I have a link in the description of this video for the episode. I also have a link to my newsletter where you will receive the gift of 9 prompts that I gave during that episode. So please go listen to the episode for a really nice deep dive into this card. And also sign up for my newsletter if you want to receive a free PDF of the 9 prompts that are associated with this card. This is about feasting. Your ancestral flavors are calling you. Your ancestral cooking and spices and magic and kitchen witching are calling you right now. And they're not calling you to come in and make some Betty Crocker perfect cake. They're asking you to show up as who you are. Scars, glorious love, experience, as a totally seasoned person, showing every mark and every glorious glow of everything you've been through. Bring all of you in to create the feasts, right? And go have fun with that episode and go have fun signing up to my newsletter, okay? I hope you enjoyed this deep dive. I want to show you something that sustains me beautifully as a witch, as a tarot reader, and it is my subscription to Sincerely the Tarot. Jordan, who creates Sincerely the Tarot, is amazing. They send a different gorgeous envelope every single month. One of the things I look forward to the most is seeing the stamp that's on the mail. Love receiving snail mail. They send a tarot card to a group of 2 full tarot decks, right? Tarot is 78 cards. So inside of this, there's 2 full, I think there's over 100 and is it 30 or 50 folks that are in our beloved Sincerely family. We all receive a different tarot card. So for the month of October, we have a different deck every month. The deck this month, and I'll show you just a little bit of the Sincerely mail, but this is their intellectual property. This is Jordan's magic. And I would never reveal everything there is, but they're an incredible poet. And I will share with you the poem from this month. Our deck this month. It's so cool because I did take a peek of this. It's Goblins and Gardens. And I'm super excited to show you. Guess what I got? The King of Coins. What a gorgeous card this is, right? Look at the feast on the King of Coins. I love it all so much. It reminds me of my 9 of Caves, aka 9 of Pentacles. Sometimes Pentacles are called coins, so I'm the King of Coins, and I needed that confirmation this month. I will show you some of the things that Jordan creates. They make a card for us every single month, and this is my card. It says materials of my big picture. Isn't that beautiful? And then we receive a tarot spread that we share as a community, and sometimes poems. Because the deck is called Goblins and Gardens, Jordan took the theme into demons, writing about our inner demons, right? And they created with the devil in mind. A devil is one of the cards in tarot. And this beautiful poem is called Devil Prose. Dirty promises became literal as Pinky's wrapped handfuls of muddy reeds. Mirages created, developed into an art, living up to them, a tease. There is no devil here other than the one I've famed. Wicked snarls became language, a cover for disgustingly endless needs, translating shame into vexes and wrath into the ugliest of poetry. There is no devil here other than the one I've trained. The spilled buckets became a list, worming wild into a single burning beast, striving to thrive in basic bones, evolved so hard, leaving a musty leash. There is no devil here other than the one I've pained. I mean, look at this beautiful collage and poem. I love being able to show you part of how I fill my cup, part of how I create the feasts that I create here on my YouTube channel, our worldwide coven, and in my Witchcraft Club on Patreon. This month on Patreon, inside of Patreon, we have the Belladonna Book Club. And I've got an October sort of overview for everybody in the coven to see, so folks can move around in the tier they want to be in. The Belladonna Book Club is for folks that are in Postcard Magic Mail, that receive my snail mail, and in Sacred Sweethearts, which is a more intimate foundational level in my Patreon. That's just for 33 souls, because it is a special space for folks that want to go a little bit deeper with their magic and mine. And there's room on the broom for about 10 more souls, especially if you're a creator. Please come on over. this month in our hashtag AMMWitchu22, I am featuring creators that want to be involved with the 9 different prompts on different dates with the different moon phases of October, content in podcasts, in design ideas, in their own videos, music, anything they want to feature in a YouTube channel. They are welcome to do that as part of the Sacred Sweethearts. It's just another benefit that I created for this wonderful October challenge. I want to invite you all to kindly like this video, comment below what you feel about the first quarter moon, keyword divination. How are your divinatory practices right now? Share with me what your card of the day is. Share with all of us if you're in the Sincerely family. And remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my AMM Witchu 22 spell. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.